Hi, I'm a real novice at this computer thing, but I really wanted to weigh in on this men going their own way. I'm impressed. I really appreciate particularly the turd flinging monkey guy. Very astute, very sharp, very compelling information coming from that, I'm going to say young man. I have no idea. I'm 51. I was in a 13-year relationship that ended in 2002, and I've been on my own since then. And it gets better with time. That emotional distress, that pain, that anguish, man, coming out of a long-term relationship is real. It'll kill you. Um, I feel fortunate that I've come through it, and I'm standing and I'm good. And you are apprehensive and you are more cautious after you've been through something like that, and that is a fact. And the recklessness of your youth isn't there. You hit more of a stride, so to speak. You come into yourself as you age. You assume your own identity. As opposed to mimicking everything you see, you kind of acquire your own particular stance on things as the years pass. And there's a comfort that comes with experience, and this message is going out primarily to the younger guys. You're going to be rash. A lot of you are. I was. I wouldn't repeat a lot of the mistakes that I'd made in my youth, but they did shape and form me and bring me to the place I am today. But gentlemen, I really appreciate the men going their own way community in this YouTube venue. I just think it's fantastic. It lends a kind of reinforcement to what I already believe. It gives you a sense of community, and it's invaluable. It's a beautiful thing. Uh, my goodness, I hope you young guys will use your sense of reason and your sense of self-preservation to the best of your abilities, to avoid these pitfalls, these landmines that are out there for you, these marginal, inferior chicks. There's that unicorn, that one that'll work, but wow, I haven't found her, and child support will break you, man. Um, Alimony, it'll hurt you. Um, just the anguish of losing a close relationship will break you. These things you can't you can't number them. You can't put a price on them. It's these are the kinds of pains that only heal with time, and your best bet is to avoid putting your face into those fan blades. I mean, but it can't be avoided at times. It's all a part of the human experience, I suppose. And for what it's worth, what's helped me persevere has been a sense of faith, a sense of I wouldn't call it religiosity, but a Bible-based faith. But whatever works, the ends justify the means, I suppose. But it's helped me to have that to hold on to, because the allure of puss is strong. It's a son of a bitch, you know. Especially if you've had some good experience with puss. It's got a draw, man. It'll pull at you. It'll beckon you. It'll call to you. And you know, you've got to believe in something, man, or you're liable to just rush head first into the blades of the fan, man. And you got to think. You got to consider the bigger picture. You really do. I have to weigh in though with this men going their own way community. I really appreciate the time and the effort so many of you guys have put into this. The thoughtfulness that's behind so many of your presentations. It's impressive. You've done a hell of a service for people, making these videos available. You guys, all you guys, and I want to express my thanks. And if I get any views at all on this meager attempt to reach out, I might even do it again. I doubt if I'll get much response on this, but for what it's worth, thanks so much for the efforts you guys have put in.